here we are, the end. Now you're just a lesson learned, a slowly fading memory, so I can breathe again. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting.
Save me, I needed you to save me. But every single time you break me, every single time you break me. Ooh, you break me down, you wear me out. I can't breathe now, you let me down again. You let me down, really hurts bad cause I need you now. In a messed up place, my head spins round. The only kind of drug that can calm me down, but you left me alone. Your heart made of stone, so I gave you my own, and you left me cold. Save me, I needed you to save me. But every single time you break me, every single time you break me. Ooh, you break me down, you wear me out. I can't breathe now, you let me down again. So where am I now? Start to feel good, then you come back round. Thought of me and you just brings me down. Gone, I'm good, I'ma figure this out, so I'm done for now. Me and you are finished, girl, it's over now. Looking for the pain till I come back down. I don't wanna feel the thing, so I'm numb right now.
Didn't they all won the XGames together twice, I believe.
Scott was the only one that's won it twice.
Yeah, I think this is the Dynasty roster, but yeah, we're live.
This is
Yeah, I'm gonna explain real quick. Hello, everybody who's watching our lovely stream. We are going to be watching Optic Gaming versus FaZe Gold Medal match, MLG XGames Austin 2015. This is during Advanced Warfare, and yeah, I figured we start here and then move up as far as like games and stuff like that. I will probably mix it up. We're not gonna go in order of games or anything, but yeah. So let's lay started.
To Vincent and Mr. X.
Detroit.
Maven, game number 1 here at
I
the
missed this
gold
map.
medal match.
This is one of my favorite maps of all time.
Point kicking things
I've
off.
never seen
Matt,
much of
who are
this
the
map.
2 key players, one of each team that you think we need to be looking
Well, I
at?
think for Optic Gaming, you're going to be looking at Scump. This map suits him perfectly, a lot like Biolab.
You can't play. Superman can play.
I think
That's the one thing.
allows him to just kind of push out whatever. The spawns don't matter as much on this map. That he can kind of break spawns and just kind of run around. I think Zuma, 4 face. I think you kind of look at those 2 players. That's kind of the key matchup for me in the series. You saw the stat on your screen.
No, that's how it was back then.
That's
It was
that is just
edited like that.
insane.
That
It doesn't
That
even
was
make
it.
sense.
That was how loaded in.
If there is one thing going for FaZe, Matt, it's the fact that they've already played
Oh, God.
Team Elevate, who look very good. So for me, FaZe needs to start
It was fun to watch.
To the hill. Already picks up 1, looking for the second in garage, not able to connect. Meanwhile, Karma will do that. Early on, it will be Zuma, who you pulled out.
This was before FaZe changed its roster.
But it's fine. Slasher at a 3, no stop.
Yeah, Slasher did a nice job
Yeah,
starting at
nice
3-0,
block.
takes over that blue wall, able to put some
Slasher,
pressure on
Zuma.
this hard point, but it's going to be Optic Gaming controlling it. Now looks like they're going to be about to tie the score. Something else.
This was back when like Cuke was like the up and
Going to be
coming.
looking to see how he's going to play in the series. We've seen
Zuma
Krim
was goated
play
at this
different
game.
roles in this team. Sometimes he goes into
Zuma was one of the few that could contend with Scump.
Going to see which Krim we get here in the finals.
Well, looking over at
Like during this game.
as he pushes over towards that.
Yeah, Zuma averaged
Gonna
like
get
a
that one,
1.2 or
second,
something in
gets
this
the
thing,
assist,
1.23.
cleans up Karma.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure.
Something like that.
Early lead, Matt, 20 to 9 points as we go into green, and Hook is so big for the team there.
Hook is huge for them on Respawn. I mean, probably their most consistent player in Respawn game modes. Going to be looking at Hook, see if he
There was a lot of Optic doing that.
So you have Slasher as
Did
well.
Hook
Slasher
play,
can be a dominant
on,
AR against Formal.
FaZe
That's
all
really
year,
what we saw in
figure?
Cali. Zuma going on.
No, he also played on
Formal in that first
Denial
play, they were able to
after
win that.
they
That's gonna be
changed
huge for FaZe.
Slasher and
Well,
Cuke. It was kind of like a 2-on-2
Karma
trade.
is going to be on that
Yeah, I got
point.
you. I didn't think so. I was going to
He's going to have a couple more players challenging. That's going to be.
And I think there's,
kill in
and it's,
a
I think
row.
it started out
Trying
with
to get a little bit of momentum. Scumpy maybe
Aches
coming
on
out
FaZe
over
Red.
Mid Street. They actually just try and plow through.
Yeah,
With
I
that
remember
balance.
that.
So strong, man.
That's
Yeah,
what,
going to be really strong with the bounce. Scump
Center.
goes to the hard point, get one, going to pick up a second one with Hook. Players pushing to his right, 13 seconds left on this hard point. Optic Gaming starting to mount a
There's
pretty
a lot
nice
of
lead here.
those-
Ben, you see 2 players at the top
these
of the
kind of
screen. They're gonna be
moments.
rotating over towards Garage.
Watching Optic
Players
back
from
then.
FaZe spawning over by school. Definitely want to force, if you're Optic Gaming, Hook on your screen, going to have one player in front of him, able to take him out. So FaZe going to be able to hold those
Hook's got a
spawns.
big
Krim with the
forehead.
big
Holy
gunfight.
shit.
This is all.
He looks completely different.
Looking to try and lock
I know. Now I know why you got the hair, though.
For the fourth, not going to be able to connect. Meanwhile, Karma
Cover
comes up
that
from
airplane.
behind on that ramp.
That's where you are.
32 and growing for Optic Gaming.
Land an airplane.
Plenty of
Look
time.
at Karma.
Still a lot of time left, but if Enable and Zuma don't get things going here soon, Optic Gaming is
get
going to
three
open
rings
the floodgates.
and
They're
sell.
going to take a massive lead. So 5-9 for Enable. Oh dear. The Formal
was also one of the top players
Zuma 5-10.
from
You
this
need
game.
those 2 players to match the
He was
style
like
play
top 3
of
here.
Karma and Scump for OG. Because I mean, Karma right now, we haven't even talked about
They-
13-5
You know what I mean?
on a
Like,
4 streak, just really dominating. the
Yeah,
role.
but there wasn't really that in BO3 or Infinite Warfare either.
7 doing everything you need to do with that battle, and Optic Gaming.
Yeah, it was like floaty.
Karma was good.
All
So,
event long,
which
and, well,
Halo
to be quite honest,
translate.
it doesn't look like they're gonna
Yeah.
drop this anytime soon.
Yeah.
Nah, Krim won a big gunfight on rotation there.
The only
It's gonna be still
ARs that
picking
you
up a two-piece.
contend with them back then were Slasher
Trying to
and
figure out where
Glacier.
the spawners are coming up from FaZe. So it's gonna be one player that's going to be Scump playing in the window of the hardpoint. It's going to be Formal and Karma playing that back alley. Formal's going to get one, Enable's going to pick up one. Slasher's going to take out.
I think he was considered the best AR on this game. If not, it was Glacier.
If they can take, the remainder of this time, maybe get it down to like,
Yeah, I think it was
maybe
close
cut it
to that.
down 15, 20.
My opinion was Glacier, but I think, like, I was trying to remember, like, universally what the opinion was.
Said than done, yeah.
Especially when you
I
consider
think his
Bull
place
is
for his team
18,
was not that
19,
good.
and 10 with
Back on Denial?
what, less than 4 minutes
Yeah.
played.
Even though they won.
Yeah,
you know,
they won champs.
We talk a lot about
they
other
weren't
ARs.
that good. I mean, look at their
flashy.
season.
You don't see
Look at his season
make
back
those
then.
crazy
He didn't even-
real plays.
I don't
We
even
talk
know
a
if he
lot about
competed
Clayson,
in
we
the
talk about
finals
Slash,
besides, you know.
as well. Now, we kind of forget like how good
don't even
Formal
know
is
if he
with these
competed in the
assault rifles.
finals.
Really kind of the rock for this Optic Gaming team.
He did.
Hook trying to
Besides
get that
chance.
rotation towards the next
No,
one, unable to do so.
but
Crimson
that whole
managed to
season.
jump in and clean him up. Scump on your
Smile and denial, but they did on phase.
Season 2 MVP.
Yeah,
for
but
season 1.
His team wasn't that good. I mean, they just popped off that weekend.
Gonna fall on the halfway no, but a Crimson
Patch was
cleans up
good. I mean, they were good enough to win
That's
champs.
directly to his right
That's
hand.
what I mean.
To FaZe's credit, Matt, they are getting a little bit more hill time now.
Yeah, FaZe starting to mount a little bit of comeback enable on a 6.
This was fun to watch back then, dude. It was fun to play too.
Going to be pushing in
I remember.
the school hill, but you're going to need more out of Enable and Zoom in the second half. I mean, Karma having a
I say it's more entertaining than
12 for Optic Gaming. Scump
like
really
most of all the newer cards.
Fantastic AR play out of Formal with these SMG from Karma. It's really been the difference here in the first half.
Unable trying to break in towards that hard point. Unable
I think
to
he
use
lost
Scump
a whole bunch
to
of
pick
it.
up that final 6 seconds of time. And the lead for Optic Gaming growing and growing to be 153 to 70 points as we now rotate over to the second cycle of hard points.
You're going to see OBJ Crim here.
Yeah.
This one,
3
7
and 4
taps,
watch.
13 kills, 16 deaths. That's
Neil
really
3
what
was
he's going to
good.
focus on.
No
Mostly on
point
the
added.
hill. Mostly going to leave the
three,
slaying
like,
to
a
Formal
real
and Scump, and then Karma's kind of that X factor, right?
Oh, you're talking about newer cards.
Yeah, that's what he's
Slaying,
saying.
maybe
Like,
he plays a little bit OBJ-minded,
I didn't.
stays around
Sorry,
and picks
I
up
didn't
those
hear
big
that.
gunfights.
That's why I said
We're looking to see how he plays the rest of the series.
I
Crim
don't
picking up 2. He's going to get taken out by Hoop. But I feel like FaZe, every time they get the hill, you
That was
see a
like when-
2-piece come in from
This was also back when Crim was a
just
flex.
broken so easily.
Scumpy thinking about the spawns of where those plays from FaZe are going to be, but
we
shredding
saw on
through
the time
plays.
to kill, but
Too
where's the
streak,
time
but
to
he's
kill
going to
on
finally
this
fall
game?
to Hoop with the melee, and Hoop.
If you guys would hit
He doesn't have bad
shots.
games.
He's playing very well
Like
himself.
have you ever played
He can
AW?
play with anybody, primarily a
I mean,
submachine
yeah.
gun.
The aim assist is like
misplaced as an AR.
the aim assist isn't really like
with the
strong
SMG,
at all.
Really kind of guided by his move. Scump,
Like-
fast reaction time, just such a
I'll
accurate
have
shot
to
hits
go
entering.
there.
Hoop kind of plays more around.
It's
the
like
hoop,
20
I think
bucks.
Swanee was saying yesterday.
If I remember right.
Good for FaZe. They may be able to lock down some early time here if they can just lay out.
I have it, so we can.
Locking down
I,
that spawn. You should be able to challenge that play from Optic. Does so. That was Formal wins it. And FaZe could actually pick up a serious amount
Right.
of time here if they can hold this down. This is what Optic did in the
I have it
first game.
downloadable.
That was really the turning point in the game, Matt. Optic picked up so much time here on green.
Oh, this one definitely is not over, Ben. I mean, FaZe takes, the last 30 seconds here. They're going to go down.
well,
by,
my
20.
brother like snapped the
They rotate
AW
early,
disc.
get those spawns there. They'll hold it down, but
So,
you see how talented Optic Gaming
He
is.
didn't even play. He
Even,
broke it
a lot
just
of
to
teams in
spite
hardcore,
me.
You really want to,
I was gonna say
get
it's
together. You want to make 2, 3 really good
nowadays
attempts
you
at
delete
pushing
the
the
game.
hill.
Back in the
Optic
day, you had
Gaming's
to
a team that
snap
can get away with not doing that. I mean,
Right.
they can just put Formal and Scum in the front.
Because they'll just get a two-piece. Outgun
Yeah.
get a two-piece just like that. And that's really been the story so far of Hardpoint Detroit. Enabled already on the
Hughes
rotation.
managing pretty well.
It's like
They're
too
already
late.
there.
Yeah.
Right, you need to be rotating just a little bit earlier because you're not going to be able
Well,
to...
they're down
win
by
the
so
gunfights.
much. They're forced to play for all that
Right.
time. Then the issue is you don't win
Yeah,
the
sometimes
gunfight
I forget
rotation. I mean, Crim picks up a 2-piece, and the rest of your teammates don't do
I
anything.
forget.
Then you're in
Sometimes I
difficult
forget
time.
he's on-
Scum
he's
picks
on
up 2,
that
Formal with
MLG
1.
roster.
Now you're going to end up getting almost no time from this hill.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty much impossible to try and break it if you're from FaZe. The Hook with unfortunately, a team kill there on Zoomer. It's just all going wrong for FaZe here in game number 1. Scumpy locking it down.
Well,
on a
look at the
full-
Yeah.
gunfights that FaZe is
It's,
forcing.
in my opinion,
Challenges Scum. There's not another
my
player
opinion,
who can
this
just come
is
in
like
and challenge it.
the
Not
two
even trying to
biggest-
trade
like,
anything.
people think it was
They're
real
almost trying to
three,
play
but
like how Optic
this
I
year
say
was
it's
like
really
one of their
against every other
biggest
team but Optic
chokes.
Gaming, and that's really
Oh,
what
wow.
they struggle against them on hardpoint.
FaZe
No.
for the spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe able to pick up this.
They
kill,
went
not
in
going
for
to
it.
happen.
They-
do have the spawn, but at
every-
22,
they were-
people with 2 minutes
If
left.
they
Matt.
play on any other day,
Yeah, way too
they
late. No, if you were
wiped
FaZe,
that
this
bracket.
is a big
But
map as well.
that
I mean, you
weekend,
kind of figure
they-
out
I think they lost
I don't-
Nile that
They
weekend, huh?
just 4-0'd Elevate, and Elevate a very talented
Yeah.
team. And now
I mean, I
you come in
just don't
first
know,
map against
man.
Optic Gaming, you really want
they
to
was-
out your
they were
biggest
really
thing,
good up
winning
there.
map number 1, and they kind of dropped the dud.
Yeah, a little bit demoralizing, and to put it into perspective,
it was
FaZe
a,
going
like,
to lock down
you-
every
if you go back and just
single
look at the bracket, you can see what
into
we're
this, which is
talking
just not
about.
going to
Like,
happen because you can see Optic players just try and fly to this
They're
hard
just-
test. Slash is going
They
to
trolled,
And really now it's just a question of how
Big
many
time.
kills are these optic players going to end up with. Of course,
At least that
you've
champ.
got to look at Hook with a fantastic game from Team Face 30.
Yeah, the rest of the year they fucking
Hook always
dominated.
plays well.
Yeah, they got
Like,
You got to really
would you
look
say,
at
like,
Naval and
they're the
Zuma expected
dynasty
more out of those
reason,
guys.
so
And
were they
Naval's
just,
kind of
like,
had
the
an off
best
weekend,
jetpack
really
team?
trying to figure out his
Pretty
role. I
much.
think Zuma's gotten like so much better. You know,
Yeah.
he's done such a great job in this lane
Yeah,
department. That's kind
yeah.
of made Naval's role a little bit weird.
It's either them or Indy
Gonna play the rest
from
of the
BO3 and the
series. Your
FW.
face. This game too is a must win.
I think those are only teams that like contend.
Going into an uplink.
Well, I think overall they were the best because Envy wasn't that good in IW until the end. Like the first of the year, they were actually kind of an L team,
If they were going to take any,
and then they kind of stuck through it and grinded back. BO3,
I mean, after gaming,
they were pretty good.
The juice is going.
AW,
I remember using that hit glitch.
43 and 32 for formal.
so I just think overall, from an overall basis, they were great.
Of FaZe, there's another one directly in front of him, not able to clean that player up, but Optic Gaming just dominating map number 1.
Yep, and that should pretty much do it.
And Formal was so accurate during this game.
It doesn't matter, you've already won the game.
Oh
I
my
told you
God.
that like the Amesis wasn't that strong back then on that game.
You guys know that HelloFresh makes
And back then you literally like learned how people were going to move midair and
Pick up
stuff.
some time now, but the game
Which way they were going to go, how they strafed midair. Because you can strafe midair and like boost like to the side in midair.
209. Ben, just a really strong
got, like,
performance all
the-
throughout.
Oh, very, very dominating play from Optic Gaming in map number 1 at Hardpoint
Bro's got
Detroit.
sunglasses on.
Looking at uplink though,
I
man.
used to
I think those were.
that for
I think those
baseball.
are.
Yeah,
Yellow.
there's gonna have to be a chance they can take it if they're gonna come back.
I thought those were just glasses. I didn't know they were actual.
I don't-
Gaming,
I was gonna say, I don't know why
you're
they
being
look
counted
yellow
out
then.
2-0 to another opponent. I mean,
He probably just wearing
the
them.
way they played in that first hardpoint. I mean,
I
I think they had blue LED glasses
some of the
like
other
that.
27-35 from Naval.
They were all skinny, bro. Holy.
Yeah,
Uplink.
they were all
I
like
watched-
early 20s back then.
I know. They're. I mean, I know. I remember. I was just. You haven't seen it in so long. Like now, they're all old and
A
fat.
whole lot of respawn.
Actually, Slash was lost
Not
with.
less than 7, map 14. I'm ready.
Huke did too.
Body is
Yeah,
ready.
Cypher might not be, but
I'm
yeah.
ready to go.
Them,
Let's kick
okay,
things off
it
here
went
on
opposite.
Optic
FaZe
if we
lost
can,
weight.
Ben. He started off throwing that hard point. He's gonna be
Zuma looks the
crazy
same.
throughout this
Yeah.
game. You know what you're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do, Slash. You know what you're gonna get out
Zuma
of
does
the
look the same,
what the
actually.
captain can do here off.
Well, the facial hair is the main difference, but like this, like as far as like the build, looks about the same.
Opening up with a kill on Karma. Crim6 takes out his teammate Scumpy.
Yeah, that could be actually pretty big.
This
That
is
kill was
10
over by the
times
satellite drone respawn area. Enable with a
I've
player
never
right
watched
Yes.
a W
Fight
uplink,
against
but
the
I've
kill on
watched.
full.
It-
You're gonna see him make a play
this was
with
probably-
the drone area.
between this map and comeback was like the best like uplink maps.
Slasher
Oh,
picked
it's
up,
fine.
but Hook does have the objective.
I
Satellite
love
drone
Uplink.
thrown,
It was
and
so
it's gonna
cool.
miss
It was just-
wide
it's such a
right.
cool
Cannot
game
be
mode,
missing
like-
those easy toss
It
in
is.
his
We
gold
played
medal
basketball
match.
this
There is a
year,
little bit of saving
Todd,
grace there for
since his
for
modern
Hook, though.
warfare.
Despite that miss, the drone
Get
bounces
rid of
off
control
the
for
map.
honestly, I don't even care if it's boots.
They had something like that in
Actually, it could
Ghost.
be like
Trying to stack up
handball.
on purple, and you're gonna see.
I don't even care if it's boots on the ground, honestly.
No, or
Totally
the
rock
World War
Nice
II.
hold here as Enable is going to pick up.
Yeah, World War II, they had something similar.
Slasher trying to jock for position in the middle of the
Yeah.
map. That belongs to Crim.
But it wasn't any competitive. It was like
I don't
a
making his way
think
back
I've
to the
never-
drum.
it was a casual move mode.
Only
would
one
never
player
play
to help
that
him
mode.
out is going to try and toss this one out.
Imagine me just
I
sliding
didn't really
careful.
play
When
uplink
the
that
drone
much.
is still alive. and
I was one of the I was in the top
rush it, and you see those
1% and capture the flag and uplink back then.
That could be a huge mistake. Luckily, though, Slasher has the
It wasn't that I didn't like uplink. I just
And that just hit the glass.
It hit the glass, it bounced back in. Oh, that's such a catastrophic.
CPI.
Oh,
Imagine if they
That's
brought
it,
it
that's
back
in.
in there.
The pass,
Imagine me just slide cancel, just freaking toss the rock up over
You
you.
have to know at this point in the game.
Bro, that would be
Really
fun.
know it's going to bounce off.
Yeah, I think it would be fun.
Flash is not
based
used
on
to carrying balls, man.
He's gonna pick it up again,
I don't
though.
even care. Give me something other than control, honestly, at this point.
Three teammates
Cold
all
War.
alive.
This very few.
Zuma's gonna try and push in first. Nice
Well,
stun
Cold War
from
control was
from
pretty good, though.
Slasher as he helps out Zuma, cleans up
Yeah,
both players.
Cold War.
Karma last man
I'll
standing,
show.
did not get the kill in time, and Slasher's gonna punish.
Yeah,
I didn't play
Minutes
BO4.
still to go here.
BO4 was good. It's the problem.
There's gonna be two
The
players.
problem is, I mean, at the end of the day, you can still always get spawn trapped.
Just release the drone and
how-
pull out his weapon, try and play for the kills, but unfortunately unable to do
Really,
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Take control of the respawn.
Yeah.
Like just
We just
It's
showed you
just-
Zuma where
it's
he's
just kind of-
he's got to the flank.
It's just kind of
The rest
crappy
of
about
FaZe
it.
you can explode those
held
too.
up here at Purple
Yeah.
to see Formal
At
try and
least
pick him
with
off. He's
capture
gonna
the
be looking
flag
for Optic now,
and
as FaZe is trying to make a move on the
Blink, they have to
objective.
go back
Big
and get
kills over Scump
something.
and Crim 6.
The flag spawns in the middle, so someone has to go back and get it.
Enable now just trying to be a thorn
To come back and bring it forward. I'll blink same way. I mean, with control, they can just sit there and spam the trigger and kill you off alive. Like,
Yeah, it's just so defense heavy or just offense heavy, depending on the map. Like, there's never really.
try and play for
There was
the
only
next
one
over
like
towards
balance
Greenside, which was a little unfortunate for him.
control,
But
and it was
Optic now
great.
lead by 2 with a minute 55 slash
mean,
checkmate
drone
was
in
hell,
hand.
spawn trap
Maybe
was.
go for a 1
Oh, I remember this. He's going to slide and jump over
The game plan throws it
and
that's
shoot.
way wide.
Yeah.
Hoop thrown it
That was a common like angle.
Flasher far left. What should have been a tied game is a 2-point advantage.
That was a common angle to like try to throw into the that basket.
Make up for his missed toss, looking
Yeah.
down some cover fire, enables
Yep.
Yeah.
Formal. Zuma's continuing to push forward, so look for
I
Slash.
remember
active now.
hardcore memory of this game. I remember watching Doug live fucking right in front of the goal,
holding strong in the defense.
flying over freaking
Yeah.
point to literally lose the map.
Minute 12.
I
Yes.
just literally- and he throws it so hard that it goes out of bounds, so it resets. And
If they wanted to.
and I just remember, I remember that's exactly why he got dropped. Hey, I remember Aches getting up and looking at him, staring at him.
Yes.
And here comes Krem.
Just so
That was towards the
mad.
beginning of the year too.
There, that was Slash who
sorry,
stops
like,
him once again with the
I
foul.
don't really like it
Karma,
so much,
he's just
but I feel
11
like
and 9, but
playing
he's
for
had some
him would
huge
be
kills on the
so
defensive end.
nerve-wracking.
Scump though,
Versus, like,
trying to get there
like,
on
oh
the
my,
aggressive
every
end is
time
going to
that's
get the jumper. 5-2, 38
I get the
seconds
feeling.
left, and you see Optic still with map control. Karma
I mean,
gonna try
I
and
get
stop
the
the
feeling.
drone. He's got a
Unreasonable.
player right behind him. I assume that's Zuma. He's going to go past
Well,
two players, split
you gotta
and now he's
think,
got a
too,
one-point
just like-
opportunity, trying to make it a 2-pointer. Stopped short, but Scump is there. Can he
I mean, I've had those times.
just trying to stay alive. I think you just
missed
missed
Yeah.
Made
Stay
that
alive,
there.
though.
But you also gotta think, this is like people hate to hear that when like people get mad and unnerving and stuff like that, but like
This has been a
this is their livelihood.
lab game. I'm not gonna
Right.
lie.
Especially back then, like when you're competing for scraps.
One miss
I
from
don't
Scump,
mind even like
but
that
FaZe
kind of
not
style
playing at the
of,
level we
like,
expected
approach.
from them after watching some
I just feel like
yesterday.
I mean,
I would
it's
be
not even
thinking
yesterday,
about
it's like
that
they
a
played
little
today,
bit
and they
in the
get
back
forward
of
over.
my head.
Again, it's such
Like
a
I said, I
Yeah.
don't blame him for it,
I
but
brought
you
up the very
can't
first start of
not.
the show speaking to
Oh.
attach. I was like, is
Yeah.
it really that much of a factor?
Yeah.
I mean,
It really is.
it'd probably be a little bit more aggressive than what mine was back then. Back during Cold War. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just saw the
Like in reality.
Zuma's
Yeah.
Act.
I mean, obviously, because I mean, you gotta think there.
What's your game?
I mean,
face
and there's,
look at
you know,
Karma
back then it
as we
wasn't all.
jump
Back
on board
then
with the two-time
they weren't playing
champion
for
open
much, but
upside
still,
for
when they're
Karma making his way right into
money on the line, and that's how you make a living.
Yeah, I
as
was
you
gonna
look
say,
at the
back
setup
then it
here,
was
Ben,
more-
what has been
you had to
Optic's
win.
strategy so far in this biolab?
Yeah, there wasn't really salaries.
Yeah, so
Letting
I
past
get
the
it.
drone and
Okay.
picking up kills, and it's worked every single time. And they've been a little bit lucky with FaZe's mistakes, as you kind of pointed out. FaZe should have had an
Oh, yeah, I remember that
Makes
box.
it a 5-4 game. Of course, Optic missed one as well,
yeah.
so you can kind of say 6-4 in that essence. But still, it should be a 1
Well, they were-
game. Instead,
You should really feel the same assist on this
with
game.
drone, gonna toss it,
Well, no, it's
trying to
not
get the
like I'm
kills
saying
first.
that.
There's
It's
one.
just
Hook
like
also in the kill feed,
auto-
taking out Krim, but Karma
It's-
takes down Enable.
it-
So it's gonna be
No, it was to the side of him.
in favor. Here.
Like it was so easy to do that in this game,
Karma's just shutting it down on the defense
and just not really like finish the kills like you could
Karma
now.
is there to stop.
pretty much. And again, you kind of see what we're talking about with Optic Gaming. Karma gets picked with the drone, the melee.
Very much so.
Zuma
and be like pretty much spot on and tracking like
Waiting to see if his team tries to lay out in front of him.
and everything, which is really
All the FaZe are going to be able towards that green flag.
next level.
Read out some shots from any of the FaZe players. Give his teammates some intel. Say exactly where they are. Two players fall.
That's why like players like Formal and Clayster back then were like so dominant on the ARs.
And Karma set all that up. He bought time for Formal. He bought time for Krim.
I think Formal was like was most accurate, but Clayster was just like so aggressively nasty with it.
So far inside too.
Formal on your screens, he's going to drop. Let's have a look at Scumpy currently sitting at 16 and 14. Again, just trying to push over towards that green flag.
And then Slasher kind of had like a mixture.
Let's have a look at his exact perspective now as he throws it onto the floor to try and play for some extra armor, but also the time, obviously, the ability to slay. You know, you drop that drone, you can that, you can try and pick up some more kills. Scumpy now with the drone going to throw it, and unfortunately, that's going to miss as well. And it's actually still inbound. Nope, I think that one may have actually just fallen off as well.
Can we stay on board with this man right here? Zuma seems to be the only player right now keeping up. You see Hook at 16 and 15, but Zuma is definitely applying a lot.
They haven't really been on Zuma much this series.
He's the key player to clear the lane for his teammates. Slasher with the valve trying to rotate on the flank, but Optic making it
the main matchup is
satellite drone.
Slasher and
for Zuma now. Is he gonna make the move?
Formal
With the two
for the ARs.
That is a bad idea.
Zuma was top 3 SMG, same with Hook.
Long range is taken down by the SMG, and now they can finally make
And then you got Formal and Slasher were top 3 ARs that year. But Formal was like 1-2 versus
Slasher
3.
I think that could be the play call.
Slasher was
over there. It's going to be Krim. He's going to have to throw it out. Just play it safe. I guess you have the 7.
You got it.
Slasher
2 minutes and 8 seconds. All you gotta do is bleed the clock at this point. Karma holding down Biolab. Scumpy rotating over to the satellite drone, and their shots have been on all weekend. Scumpy 21 and 17, starting to heat up, but still Karma leading the squad at the top of the leaderboard. On the other side, you see Zuma still 22 and 23, but you're not getting.
You're cutting out real bad.
Slasher is definitely slowed down here on the second side as well.
Yeah, massively. I mean, 17 and 20.
Syllable.
As it stands, you know, him and Formal, to be fair, both kind of around the same point, but it's the SMG play coming out of gaming.
But like I was saying, you know I'm on. Can you hear me now though?
Yeah.
So with 3 uplinks at the top there as well, and
You know I'm on the Slasher hate train, but dude was fucking tippable in AW and BO3.
He was.
Karma holding that window, and Krim is going to be trying to peek
Fat
out
Slasher
the
is
left
better
door.
than Skinny
2
Slasher.
players still stacked up on green. Satellite drone not
True.
even being touched, despite
True.
the opponent's down. Finally, you're going to see Formal grab it and make his move inside of green. Here's an easy 1-point toss. And
I think Slasher was best at S&D back then too.
again, such smart play from Optic. They recognize that with the time left, they don't need to play for the drone. They can just set up and slay.
Well, he had to like throw it like right above it from like right there. I wasn't any good at throwing it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I'd be
But-
it's pretty much impossible.
I would just be sitting.
Like
It hasn't been the most exciting game because it hasn't
Like I
been
was like the aggressive SMG slayer back then. Just like kind of like how
strategies. They're not making
Zuma would play in a way.
Calm, collected, cautious, and they are
Back then,
definitely making the
so.
most of all of their opportunities. 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
FaZe can't
But
even slay their way to the
even-
drone until now.
Yeah,
Enable
Uplink
gets a
one of those
2-piece,
games.
but this is just
It's
too
one of those
little,
games,
too
like,
late. Even if they get the 2-point
you
play,
have to,
there's
like,
no
everybody
way
has to
they can
be
tack on
involved.
6 before
Yeah,
they're hit.
you had to be a group push because of how the spawns work and how.
Yeah.
Gold medal matchup.
And then the guy with the ball, you know, he was pretty much gunned down. Granted, you can make some plays with that ball, but they're just
And there you have it, 8-2 Optic Gaming.
they played a lot better.
2-0 here
Like,
in what could
it's a
potentially
way
be
older
the
game, and
final
it
best
looks
of
much
7.
better than
Yeah,
my
I wanted to
footage
see go to
from
that double
MW.
best of 7. I'm not gonna lie, but with
That-
the performance of FaZe right now, it doesn't look very likely.
Yeah.
Well, see, back then they wanted to create a great game to make
And
something
we are
awesome.
back live from Austin, Texas. Welcome
Now
back to
it's
the
like-
X Games. We're here. I mean, unless he
They don't really care.
He's gonna be the
All these maps were all original.
in search and destroy. And then for
Yeah.
FaZe, you really look at Slash, you see Slash
I think I remember this
leads
map.
FaZe with a 1.64
This
S&D
is
KD.
like considered one of the best
Slash
maps
is
of all
one of the
time.
best S&D players in all of Call of Duty.
Starting things off with Optic Gaming as they will be on the attack, and it looks like Crim's first call of the game.
I can.
A push, aggressive push coming in.
Yeah,
Crim.
it was a completely different format back
Leading
then.
the charge, Scump right behind him.
Oh, and you can see the red arrows on your screen, how fast they're converting.
And I think you also had capture the flag on this game too.
For FaZe, able to call that out right away. Optic Gaming is going to go right towards this A-bomb.
I really don't remember, actually. Probably.
Is going to be able to pick
There's some
up first blood.
spots on this
Scump
map.
gets two. It's all up to Hook here, and Hook is going to be met on the stairs. Karma and Scump.
I think this was like a sweep, if I
I
remember.
don't want to say they caught FaZe off guard
Yeah.
there, but you saw everyone from FaZe start to rotate, and then once they all rotate, they really, like, nobody wanted to make that first move in towards the A-bomb site. Karma able to get a first blood,
And
and after that, Optic just kind of...
Don't get me wrong, Optic was like kind of iffy in S&D back then,
Displate Lumino.
but like it was their weak game mode
Here.
Everyone just moving
because they're just like so like slay heavy.
Switch it up. Go over here to the FaZe team. Hook
But
is the only player to get a kill. In
they basically just like outskilled their opponents back then, and they
quite a
worked.
while. Hook going for the jumps, not going to spot anything off the break. Meanwhile, you have Slasher pushing in with the bow. He's going to meet up with Formal.
Did you say Optic was iffy back in S&D?
Back then, yeah.
I mean,
Like it was like their weak game mode.
Four members get a kill in that round.
It was like what I'm saying is like it was their weak game mode.
I at least
Like they were just like so dominant respawns that like their S&D just like wasn't up to like that level
that site was going to be stacked.
compared to like the rest.
Fantastic job, Karma starting.
But I mean, comparatively over the years, they've always just been better in hardpoint and respawns individually. I mean, BO3,
kind of just sat
IW,
Optic really just forced the issue on
even
them.
World War
So far in the
II,
two
they were
rounds,
terrible at
Optic
S&D in
kinda
World War
knows
II.
They have FaZe on the ropes, just keeps
They're
running,
terrible
challenging
at World War
FaZe, and FaZe
II in
refusing to
general.
fight those straight up gunfights.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they were terrible at World War II in general, but they were.
Like your-
Karma so far.
one of your
Scump's going to
better
drop Hook
players,
already.
you know?
Karma's going to watch his
They had the dynasty at the very
Scump
beginning.
is the man to watch. He's already got two. Get the ace.
Towards the end of the
FaZe
game.
doesn't want to fight. FaZe doesn't want to fight those gunfights. I mean, you see the players.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, they know
This
Optic
might be a
going
hot
to push
take.
them instead of
People
just
think
challenging them.
Them getting rid of Formal was a faded play back in World War II, and I'll say it to this day.
It was.
Formal was.
Going to win search and
You look at Formal comparative to them in World War II. Formal was.
Scump got to everyone before.
I mean, I get why you didn't drop Krim, but you should have dropped
Three
Krim.
kills in round number 3, and we're going to start with him here at round 4 on the defensive.
Formal
end.
is just
I wanna
better.
See how is he playing on the defensive
If you're gonna make a
side.
change.
Zuma's going to open things up, and Scump immediately trades. Meanwhile,
Which, I mean, it
Scum's
worked
going
out
down in the
in
middle of the map, and the
BO4,
bomb carrier is
but
about
still.
to be spotted. That battle is going to be won.
How is Karma
It's
that
actually
game?
FaZe with the advantage here in the
He was
3v2.
good. I mean, he was kind of like he always was. He's always been. He's never been a flashy player. He was just. He made the plays when they needed to be made, and that's how it went, pretty much.
It looks like FaZe
Yeah.
likes to push over towards A. Optic Gaming just going to
Because I know they got rid of them during World War II as well.
I like this play here from FaZe.
Yeah.
Together.
He retired in World War II.
And Nable's going to catch
Technically.
Yeah.
rotation.
He just
They got rid of him and
Formally
then
on
he
the
quit.
1v3. I think we're finally going to
Did he
see
come
FaZe.
back?
And then he
taking
came
the round.
back.
Formal playing this perfectly, but
Yeah.
get turned on at the last second. Had the
And
then he
kill
played.
up.
No,
And then he
he was
retired
on
in
there.
he just kind
19.
of sprints up. He's probably able to kill these two players. Slasher definitely heard the boost.
Yeah, and then retired.
Turns
Yeah, after
around,
like,
able
what,
to
2
leave
months, 3
Formal
months?
does the boost right here.
Yeah.
He just sprints up.
Because
that corner.
Seattle was-
He takes out both
Seattle-
of those players.
Dog
Getting
water.
the bomb planner before he gets bombed down would have had a great chance. to win
Seattle
that
was
one.
dog water,
You have
and
to give
they were.
credit to Slasher, though.
They were
You're
sinking
talking a
ship.
whole lot
I
about
don't know how
Optic
that
Gaming, but
sucked
Slasher
that
just
bad.
showing how
they
precise
kinda-
he is with that.
They had some players on there.
Turn on
Yeah.
Formal and take the round. So now it's
And
going to
then
be
they kinda-
FaZe
It's just
back on the
chemistry-wise.
Formal, though,
Like,
is
there's
gonna start
so
things
much
off
to do with
speed
chemistry
over the
back
top.
then.
Here comes the
Yeah, that's
Optic
true.
push. The battle is going to be traded. Hook and Freds.
Still to
Able
this
to
day.
answer back, and
Because
it's
like,
gonna be Enable escaping with Hook. And it looks like
who could Francis?
over at B side, it is going to be Hook challenging once again, and there is the kill. Hook, big round there for FaZe as they are right
FaZe
back
is trying to play a little more aggressive.
Play that. He was up on top
kinda
by
circus.
that AC, and then instead of just backing down when he saw the players of Optic Gaming coming at him, he just fought those
I don't know if
gunfights.
it's
If the
just the
Optic is going to
observers
run
back
at
then.
you and dash in midair towards you, you have to take
There's
those
a lot
gunfights. You
that
can't just
can
back
happen.
away and just
It was different in everything.
And
Like,
FaZe caused problems.
but AW was just going so fast compared to
they were just putting the same pressure that Optic applies. And they
basically this game now.
This game, they're playing with more confidence now.
Oh, that who got the info?
He's gonna jump up top again.
But
he's gonna see the players of Optic going over towards B. And it's interesting, Optic gonna play everyone at the B bomb site. And then
I think that was also a sniping spot back then.
They're just all gonna start flooding A, and you see it's actually gonna be a 4-person flank. They're gonna.
I miss jetpacks. I wish they'd bring them back.
I do too.
All 4 members of Optic gonna be going over towards A. So this is a rare round, Puck. We usually don't see a bomb go down at A with all 8 players alive.
And Hook is the key player here. He's got to spot the push. He calls it out. Optic.
Pretty much.
Formal's gonna take some shots. Enable cleans up Scott.
Yeah, they're just gonna play us almost like a hard point, just trying to fight in for this last hill. It's gonna be Hook on your screen. He's gonna pick up another Grim.
Maybe they'll do Advanced Warfare 2 after
out
that,
of phase.
there's
They
no
took
more
what
Modern
Optic gave
Warfare
them, and then instead of
after
just
3
waiting in
for
that
them
A
to
bomb site like we were
remake.
talking about, pushed out, fought those gunfights. Hook.
The problem is they like
to that round.
they
He's on a
correlate everything to like freaking Warzone, which hurts.
Even if you're an Optic fan, you have to give credit to the
maybe
way
Diaz
Hook
will
is
buy
playing
that.
right here. That
That's
is
my
back-to-back rounds where he has been
I
the
doubt
key
it,
player.
but
He was the original scouter. He was able to
Isn't
get
Warzone
first,
still, like,
open
the biggest
opportunity
one?
for his teammate to get first blood, then jumps right back into the action.
It's
The young guy
big, but most
doing
people
work
play
here
Apex
on the main
now.
stage, and we're going to
Over it.
see him off the break on the defensive end.
Like
Optic
a
can't
lot
Because I know
move on
Apex-
this round.
creators
Hook
get
trying to scout
because
once
this
again,
game
does
is
not
not
want to
as
be
fun.
spotted, and I think he did.
Because I know like Apex
The bomb carrier trying to rotate.
isn't what it used to be.
Yeah, and you see,
No,
it's gonna be
yeah,
Optic trying for
as far
the
as
big
numbers.
push again, led by
Apparently
Scump
this
and
one-
Karma. Scump's gonna pick up one on your screen as a player.
No.
Well,
I mean, we'll play
Jenny
we play
and
Resurgence
But I like the idea
are
of
helping a lot of that.
push straight
for
through.
Apex.
And he just
Yeah.
thread the needle here
Yeah,
right down the
for
middle,
Apex. I saw
fearlessly.
the,
And here's a big battle for
Nick
Enable.
Merck's
He's going to
been
get
playing
taken
Apex
down.
after the
It was
whole
Formal working with
controversy
Scump there,
shit,
2
so-
on 2.
He was doing
Apex
it.
has been
He was playing
down in the
Apex.
middle of the map.
Oh, was he?
He was competing in Apex before.
I was gonna say, I didn't
Like, he's been competing in Apex for about a year now.
He's gonna boost jump over. Gonna try and see if
'Cause I
Formal
was
can pick up
watching
one.
Scump play
Who
with
gonna
him
get
one
the
day.
kill? It's gonna be in the 1v1.
I was like,
Slasher against
Mhm.
Scump.
Yeah, but he was going back and forth.
yeah.
No, he was like
Burst him
flat out
forward. That is
competing in it.
Val versus ASM.
Like-
He would have had. He wouldn't have got a skin if he wasn't playing Warzone.
SMG is so
Yeah, but he got on occasionally on
We
Warzone.
know Slasher's in a good position.
Yeah,
Went into
he-
garage.
I
Slasher
mean,
probably
even
would've
though
won
he had to split it because they're not going to pay him to not advertise his own skin.
Too smart.
And then
Pushed him right
that whole
away and win that
controversial
1v1,
thing
and,
happened,
That's gotta be
so
a crusher for FaZe.
he had to.
Yeah.
Here we go, back on board with FaZe.
Scump's actually going off right now.
Run tied things up 3-3. Can they answer back the tie up
forget
once
about
again?
this.
Formal versus Slasher, your opening
I'm
battle.
not like one of those guys.
This is
that
interesting.
thinks
Optic's
the
just
Cloud's
going to
gonna
keep
be better than
stacking B on defense. They're just going to
But
challenge
I just want
FaZe.
something else to play right now.
Challenge FaZe to go towards A or fight them straight
I
up
think-
on B. And you see
I
think
they really don't want to fight this
I-
fight at B.
It's
They're gonna
X's
take that
game.
bomb
X
from the
made it.
map.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he did.
Unfortunately, they did lose Hook, their best player so
I
far in
played
this
the
That's pretty
beta, it
cool.
was
game.
fun.
But they had a lane to A wide
I
open.
would've
You had
preferred to
cover.
have,
Zuma
like,
was watching that
one of you
flank.
guys to play
And now
with me.
Zuma going
All
to
my
try and
randoms
sneak
are very
in while
confusing.
Optic is rotating. Can he get to the picks? 2 players.
I can't download X
Drop.
to find
Now
it.
a 4-on-2,
gotta
making
be.
a 4-on-1. Slasher.
Not on PS4.
Pick up Krim. He cleans up Scump
Let's
as
see when
well.
it
So
comes out.
Slasher.
It might have just been
Opportunity
for
to
the
ace
beta.
this. He's got time, and that's not going to happen. No,
You're gonna have to,
Slasher,
you're gonna have to
Not
get
able
your
finish
stuff
off those
fixed
last two
'cause I
players.
doubt
Don't think
MW3 comes out on
one round
PS4.
away, Puckett, from going up 3-0 in this
50-50,
series. That
so.
would be an almost impossible
Yeah.
I'm trying to
feat to
remember.
overcome for FaZe.
I could have swore they said it wasn't, but I could have been wrong.
Should finish Optic.
I'm waiting.
Throughout this
I'm waiting
But I
until I get enough money to set aside for another motherboard.
I'm cheering for FaZe here.
Gotcha.
Their life on the line in this search and destroy. You do not want to go.
I might have to be delayed as far as my start.
Knowing that there's respawn right
But-
around the corner. Zuma jumping forward off the break lane. Very aggressive. Is going to
Understandable.
get first blood. Bomb carrier spotted.
Because I don't want to just like, you know, buy it on the PS4
Yeah,
for
it'll be
like
on
3
PS4,
weeks.
Find a
X
third.
Defiant.
And there it is.
Okay.
FaZe sticking in it. 5-4.
I mean, every round that FaZe has won, I felt like Zuma and Slasher have
Says
done
it's
something
gonna
to really just kind of
launch
put them ahead.
August.
Hook
We're in
just kind of
August
kept them in it at the beginning of the game, but really, Zuma doing a fantastic job. He's really been the one player
so
against
supposed
OG
to
who
launch
hasn't
August.
changed his playstyle. He's actually gotten like better playing against OG because I feel like they play at the
There's
same
only, like,
speed.
I hear that's
From
really
a
fun.
very hyper-aggressive player.
Yeah.
Optic Gaming, obviously, one of the most aggressive teams, probably the most
I've
aggressive
seen
team in
clips of
LG,
it.
So kind of feels comfortable for Zuma's playstyle.
Yeah, it looks pretty smooth. It looks pretty cool.
Optic Gaming still trying to close the door here on FaZe
I mean,
Look at this.
in our third game.
and considering Aches either made it or helped make it at least, I feel like it probably has some of that COD element.
Yeah, and it's something that I don't think FaZe can really
It's
predict.
like
Optic Gaming just picking a
the
bomb.
shooting style
putting
isn't
every
very
player
COD,
there. Karma's gonna get
but
first
the
blood
gameplay
on
is like
foot with
old Call of
Crim.
Duty.
Uh-oh, Zuma was spotted
If that
as
makes
well.
sense.
And
Like,
actually, it looks
I
like
don't
this is
know.
going to be
You'll
a
have to
fun,
decide
kind
for
of
yourself,
manageable
but
if you look
that's
at the
kinda what I
mini-map.
took from it. Also, MW3
Yeah, it is,
will
but
be
Crim
winning.
looks like he's going to be able to pick up Slasher right there. It's
But
going
it's
to be
probably
all
gonna be
up
the
to
last
Zuma in a
one.
1v3. It's going to be very hard for him to
Yeah.
win. He's not
Okay,
in a
that's
position at
probably
all
what
with the ASM-1. Going to be so hard going up against the ARs of Optic.
Crim 6 Karma's
Now
cool.
he's given up his position. 1-on-2 here, spotted and tagged up by
Oh, he gets
Krim.
pinched.
Waiting for the push from Karma, and there it is. Optic
He read that,
Gaming
too.
takes 3 straight here in the gold medal
is a
match.
bad look for
A
FaZe.
6-4 performance on Solar Search and Destroy.
Optic just putting a clip
Optic was on one during this tournament.
Some interesting calls.
Matchup, I'm like, alright.
Dude, this is a horrible gaming experience.
Instead of this one, you probably should have like put on one of the ones after
If I'm being honest, I kind
Getting
of
outplayed.
the trade.
But I
Good
know
matches,
when you
and
do
I
it
was-
that
this one
much
came
of
up
the
so
time, you expect Optic Gaming to
Honestly,
I trust it.
FaZe
If you're out playing
is kind of like, I mean, they weren't bad, but they've always, until like the CDL era,
I actually want to.
they were always mid actually.
First side,
Yeah.
Great.
with Team FaZe, and
Well,
obviously
pretty
FaZe
much
knows
until the
down.
Abeezus
Curious to
and-
know what is the
well,
communication like in the
Agreed.
They
That's
had-
what I was
they
saying.
had-
Until CDL
they had
era.
spurts.
with Team FaZe.
They had spurts before.
I mean, yeah, they've
BO4
always had
they
spurts. I
had,
mean, top
like,
30.
Where?
When I watched BO4, I thought that they were good, and I ended up trolling.
I'm at the base. Hold on.
They're all
pushing me full. They're all pushing me full. They're all pushing me full.
But 100T also
You guys just gotta wrap back.
was nasty.
They were up 2-0 and then 2-0 in the control.
See, they got like they played 4 game modes back then.
Yeah.
Alright, this is Scum's back ring.
It was just so cool.
Scum was back ring. He's gonna be behind you guys somewhere. Or in our lobby.
It was just so much cooler, and it had its.
Well, you
That
have to
made
be
it still
better
rap
at
as well.
FaZe,
I got
right?
Karma.
Yo, they know what we do.
Yeah,
Think about it now,
it was-
like,
Watch me back, guys, watch me back.
controls basically
Nice.
just hard point with kill
Another one mid-court,
count.
mid-court,
Like,
mid-court.
as far as
Mid-court got me.
I threw a stun back.
style
He's
wise,
gonna hit
this
our
you
lobby?
needed to kind
could.
of be better
He's in
at.
towels.
a lot
Done
more.
really fucking bad, dude.
a lot more methodical.
One's in the base. One's in the base right now.
Agreed.
A
That's
lot more
why.
timing based.
Scum's in the base. To the lobby. To the lobby. To the
If
That's
you're
why I
a
always
good hard
love
point
banning
player,
for
they
guys.
can bail you out. Same
Yeah,
as
yeah,
Surge.
you got him. You got him.
Yeah.
A little bit, but not as much as nowadays.
Yo, pull that bitch out.
It was this game was
I got
so underrated, at least in my opinion,
I spawn pull.
especially for competitive. But
Nice shit, dude. I'm trying to pick up our base.
it was really like a notch above like a decent bit of these newer cards.
I'm gonna pull.
They're gonna spawn pull maybe. They might spawn
Yeah, they did. One's with a pull. One's with a pull. Scum's pull. Scum's pushing up pull right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's on the side.
Yeah, try now.
Like back then, you really had to hit actually hit your shots.
Got shot from court.
One's full. One's court.
I don't see court.
Turtle Beach. Talk about
One shot lobby.
Mm-hmm. I used to have one of those during BO2 and Ghost.
Yeah, I always had.
Almost top lobby. Almost top. He's gonna go back access probably.
I think I got one with my Xbox.
Two back there. Got one. No one there. No one there.
Couldn't tell you.
Yo, one's ring.
I ran PS3 for a year.
Flags one shot.
PS3 was pretty
He
good.
right. He right. I got him.
Nice.
Comparatively,
Could be another guy to base.
Yeah,
Yo, Moss right now, Moss.
but
I don't disagree with that.
Get the ring.
since PS4, PlayStation's been
I
better in my opinion.
got 3.
Almost one shot, Moss.
Yeah, I can see that. I just always prefer the controllers. So,
Last guy's Krim.
like compared to Xbox,
Nice.
Yeah.
I can still play Xbox controllers, but it's just like it was always like I started off with the PS2, so it just felt way more natural for me to just stick with PlayStation.
I'm looking for it.
No, they're back full rock.
Back for rock.
One's front up. One's front up. I
I
got
think the
him.
reason we switched to Xbox 360 was there's like a deal on it or something.
Sound really bad.
Bottom of their lobby.
Or it was Halo related. I think
Matt, currently Optic Gaming
My parents
one
like playing
flag
Halo,
up
so we
here in
got an
CTF Retreat. Obviously, OG playing on the preferred side here, so
I haven't played much Halo.
yeah, it's
No,
not
I
dominated
used
by
to.
any means. FaZe
Halo used
kind
to
of
be
still in this one.
Oh, absolutely.
I've always wanted to get
Great
into
streak
it.
right now.
It's,
Do you expect him to start heat up a little bit on the 4th
it's
streak,
alright.
pushing up into
I-
lobby with
I
that
never
AR?
found
You're
it
gonna
as fun
slasher
as
set up
far,
here
if I'm
in the
being
back.
honest.
Looks like FaZe gonna try and go for a full, but I
think
think
it
at
was-
one point you heard Hoop say, they know what we do.
It was
FaZe
never
likes
I know
to
it's-
enable on the overextension. How many times have we
I know it's
seen
slower
swing to
pace.
the other team,
Yeah.
FaZe get
It's a
ball,
completely different
just
style
great
game.
Job, really formal. The one up top for
I
them,
like
just
the run
wrapping back
actually
to
a
the
little
base, always locking it down.
Good rotations back
Halo's
from
more
I do too.
the
gotta
whole
wait
map as
for
well. That's really key
teammate
for them
counter,
to try and keep
and
that
the TDM.
score deficit down to a minimal. Going into the
Almost
half
throw
1-0
lives,
down, I mean, I
just
think
shit
that's
like
something
that.
which FaZe realistically should look at and be like,
In-game
well,
play.
It's kind of how
That's a win.
good.
Yeah, that's a
That's a
win.
big win.
And it looks like Optic.
It's kinda how Splitgate is.
Well, no, not
Yeah,
too much
I
pressure.
some of
actually
these
I
other
enjoy
games.
Splitgate
It's
because
gonna be
it's
Grim trying to
a
make
lot
a play for the
different than
flag. It's gonna be
COD,
Slasher
so
cutting
it's
him
like a
down,
nice
but
break.
Otherwise, you see everyone on Optic just
Like
gonna
sometimes
rotate
I
back
like
here in
to
the
just
last 20
take
seconds,
slow
make sure their
methodical
base is clear.
nowadays. Like,
And
but
you'll
back then I did
try
not
and
find
keep
that
this
as
1-0
fun.
lead going in the
For
second.
obvious reasons.
Looking at Scumpy's
I
perspective.
think that's
Well,
why
I
COD's
think-
been so dominant. It's
Formal now.
a certain
on
level
your
of
screen's
practice.
final 11 seconds. Nice shots coming in.
Well,
from
there's also a difference in like, you know, like after you've competed.
At the half, Optic Gaming won.
Like I think that has a big thing with it because like I remember
They are
like playing pubs these days.
from back to back.
Like
X Games gold medal.
it's
Yeah, in this second.
ass. Like even during Vanguard, it was like because like Vanguard was like full on aggression,
Nope.
but it was I found it ass. Like I dropped a 90 plus and I still like
Yeah,
From the good
yeah,
side,
that's
Yeah.
kind of how I am too
if
after
Optic, you know, they
competing. It's
turtle their
like,
base
I
a little
don't,
bit. You never want to turtle your base in
I don't
CTF,
hate it, but
might be something
I
they
like
resort to. It seems like they were going with 2 ARs here.
the tactical, the
yeah,
Scump
the
won the first
actual
half. Yep. Then,
game plan.
see, Karma,
thinking
so they're going to go
about
4
what you're
ARs
doing,
across the board.
Like pubs, I don't do that. I just
A lot of us
that's
are
why I
working,
like
but we'll see exactly
gunfight.
how
If I'm playing
it's
pubs,
gonna
I'll play
pan out
gunfight
for
or
Optic
champion.
Gaming on this second side. It's going to be trying to
It's
put a
Right.
couple
different,
of
but
shots
it's very
down.
much the same.
Unable to connect.
And they realized Breachy Poo.
Well, Zoom's actually going to
But,
phase off to a relatively good start early on in this one. Karma, so important pool.
that's what he was doing?
Newer viewers watching competitive Call of Duty. Why push
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
FaZe
why
is going to
he's
try
Really?
and
not
keep
gonna
pushing
play
down
out.
pool side because it's going to spawn Optic Gaming low. Going to put them
Gotcha.
furthest away
I
from
might
their
play
base.
a
Gonna have to
bit.
rotate all the way
Yeah, I'll
back
play a
to
bit.
watch their flag. So you're going to see it's going to be extremely important for Optic Gaming to get those ARs over on the pool side of the map.
Well, Optic Gaming 4 minutes away now from walking away with
It's between
back-to-back X Games
I wish he would download Minecraft, but
Start that
Beach
if
team
you want.
chat with Optic Gaming.
Very back left. One step there. Mid flasher weak. Mid flasher weak.
I just
Nice,
know
good
it's
job,
like
guys.
already
Watch out,
later,
watch
so
out, back
I'd rather do that like 8 o'clock
Still
on
there,
a
still there.
day.
He's on the head too. I think there's
right.
I'm pushing that base. I'm pushing that base, dude. Pillar.
One shot, this, by the time we get started, it's like, alright, that's it.
One shot back rock. One shot back rock. Rotating back. Fuck. Yeah. Guys in bar and back pool. Oh, our top bar.
That was a snap though with that second
We're
one.
gonna push pool heavy right now, guys. Be ready for it. They're gonna be there close, Damon. Our attic. I'm going wall. I got one mid court. One might be attic. I don't know. I'm in.
But like,
He's
Moss and at that glitch.
It's so much slower.
Nice. I'm going for it. Nice shot.
these were, I mean, it was
Mid dog.
back then it was so much more about like
Larry next to you. I'm trying to kill. Watch out. Weak mid dub enable.
setting up, and it was
Top dub.
sometimes it was more intense too. Like there's a lot more passion back then.
Cave really hurt.
But as you probably heard from like some of the Scump highlights,
They might have pushed up pool side.
for example,
Pushed up pool.
even like formal.
I haven't seen shit in mid.
And formal, you know, is like, especially like towards the end of his Call of Duty career, it was like extremely calm, mellow.
Go, pull. Go pull. I'm gonna try and spawn kill dub. I'm looking dub right now, yeah, I'm looking dub right now.
No, formal's kind of always been like that,
One circle.
but he back then, but he had like more like hype.
Run a mid, Damon. Oh shit, I'm already wall. One more middle. I'm one shot. I'm absolute. Hang on, Seth. Watch out mid. Watch out intel. 2 behind Damon. Carry.
I remember watching him on this on this map, dropping like 60. I think it was a 61 or 60 kills
Alright, I'm pushing
in a hard point. Yeah, formal.
Yeah, that's
He dropped 61, 62 kills on this map.
Scump said you're sexy
I'm
man
killing,
with
guys.
eyes or something like that.
I think so. I rewatched it. I rewatched it a couple months ago. It's still fucking nasty.
Watch it. Look at our flag right away. It might be one of
Yeah,
rally.
Formal was goated in Jetpack.
Top circle done. I'm sending through set. I'm wrapping back to our I didn't finish it. Yo, turn up right
I-
here. Turn up right here.
I say this.
To where
I haven't got there. I had to stop and get gas.
The second half,
yeah.
but Optic gonna answer with a
But,
as well. Gonna keep that one flag
I say
lead.
to
Huge
this
plays
day,
like
like,
Karma Informal to get that one home.
Hook currently
IW
on a
Formal
5-kill streak at 20.
is probably the best player to ever play Call of Duty.
Left to play the X Games.
IW Formal.
On the line right
Don't get me wrong, like,
Bad
Shotzi's
AW
great.
smoke.
the first. Optic kind of
Shotzi's great and all, and all the others are great too. They're consistently great, but if we had to pick one time period of one player,
Looks like they're gonna try and
IW Formal is the greatest player of all time.
Definitely favor Optic Gaming.
In my opinion, of course.
I need to watch that tournament, the Champions Run. I need to watch it. I've never watched it. I just watched that last. I've watched that last uplink match, but like I want to. But from my understanding, like just numbers wise and everything, like this would be like my top, picks. Because like Formal had like a nasty chance run.
Yeah.
And that's like the IW Formal that people talk about. You also got like scump on AW throughout the entire year. You also got simp through Cold War the entire year and Shotzi on 19 throughout the entire year. Well, I say the entire year. After his like first couple series, the entire year.
Yeah. I don't know. It was something. It was something like I tell you, like I know this is debatable for every team, so don't. You can take this with a grain of salt, but they're not a top 5 team with any other AR, and I just don't believe it.
On IW specifically?
Yeah, and IW.
Yeah.
Formal was a god on that game, and I just like it. They definitely don't win champs without him. Even if you you could replace them with or Slasher. They're not in the champs finals. They're not. Because Scump wasn't that great at the game. Scump struggled to wall run in this game. I don't know if you know that. Karma.
I heard about it.
Yeah. And Karma's always been the same. He's never been like nasty, but he's always been consistently shows up when he needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, BO2 he was, but different story. That was a long time ago before that.
Yeah.
And then, Krim was okay. Krim wasn't that great. I mean, he had his moments, but still, they're just not. They're not the same without him.
Right.
But yeah, I mean that's it. So what's next? Is it BO3?
Yep.
BO3 is after
BO3
AW, yeah.
Alright. I'll have to look through the BO3 matches. So, we'll try to do these most Wednesdays. We're just gonna live stream them. So yeah, that's pretty much sums that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys
AW.
for watching, and